Hello and welcome to episode 26 of the Made of Things podcast. I am your host on the coast, António Maria Correia. That is António Maria Correia. That's how my name is pronounced, in case you were wondering. And also in case you weren't wondering. It kind of works both ways, I guess. We've been away for a while now, but sometimes that is where the truth lies. This time on the show we have the wonderful Étienne de Crécy. Étienne has been one of the forefront names in French dance music for over 20 years, alongside names such as Air, Alex Goffert, Philippe Zdar, who you may know as Cassius, and why not also Daft Punk and Justice too. But before we get to that, what is it with this year? I mean, in 2016, so many incredible people are passing away. One of the things I dislike about Facebook is how it tends to become this online burial ground. And I certainly don't want this podcast to be that, you know? But how can this be avoided when people such as David Bowie die? Since we last published an episode of Made of Things, just look at who passed away. I mean, Keith Emerson of Emerson, Lake and Palmer, one of the best keyboard players of all time. Fife Dog of A Tribe Called Quest, who was an absolutely incredible rapper, always amazing on anything he was ever on. And now more recently, Gary Shandling, one of the great comedic minds of all time, and someone who revolutionized television and most of what we enjoy today with the Larry Sanders Show, which I totally recommend. It is, for people who don't have an idea of what it is, it's like the first of the fake talk shows. It's and we all love fake talk shows, right, Comedy Bang Bang fans? So it's like a talk show, but then it sways to another angle, and you kind of see the backstage scenes intertwined with the regular show, and it's very funny how it plays off. So and I personally, speaking of all these people, I have been on a binge of Tribe Called Quest. And it's funny how sometimes you just go back to everything someone has released when they pass away. It's kind of like a very personal tribute that you're paying and no one will know of. But I guess that is beautiful in its own way. So it was just Easter, and I hope you all had an enjoyable Easter time with your families, eating sugar until your veins pop, but happy. Easter does seem to have much less emotional investment than Christmas, doesn't it? I mean, physical investment too, since you don't have to go around buying stuff. But Easter seems like the chill Christmas that Christmas always wants to be. But enough about that, and enough about grievances as well. So here's a joke. What's the favorite car part of a Scientologist? It is the L. Ron Hubbard. Look, I never said it was going to be a great joke, you Scientology people. So here's another one. I've got a problem with depth perception. I think I have very little of it. Okay, so I just recently saw a Vine on which someone pointed out how Jeff Goldblum's acting is mostly face-touching. He does touch his face a lot, doesn't he? I guess hands will find a way. Most people may not be aware, but Jeff Goldblum is actually Jewish. His surname may not be telling enough, but that is because he changed it for the entertainment business. His real name is Eliahud Goldblumenberg. So now you know. I hope there isn't any Jewish Scientologist listening to this. That person must be really pissed off right now. No, wait, I really hope there is a Jewish Scientologist listening. That's my favorite crowd. Also, possibly non-existent. So, this week, also, I got an email from LinkedIn. Don't we all? Always, all the time. That's nothing special, you say, and it isn't. But, those emails are the bane of existence, emails from LinkedIn. We just get too many of them for this media that seems to have no discernible value. But I mentioned this for a reason. In this email, LinkedIn thanked me for being a loyal member. What does that even mean? Thank you for barely going on our site and for not canceling your account 5 years ago? And thank you for dealing with our massive 7 emails a week of absolutely no interest? Thank you. Thank you indeed, LinkedIn. Okay, so I already explained who Étienne de Crécy was, so if you don't remember, please use the rewind button on your podcast listening utensil. Or you can rewind it yourself, manually. I really hope you can rewind it yourself manually, you old-timey person. Salt of the earth. Also, if you don't remember my Étienne de Crécy explanation, please pay more attention. Class has started and you do not want to disappoint your parents. So I got the chance to talk to Étienne for a bit at last year's Nós Alive festival over here in Lisbon. He played an absolutely killer show with his super discount material, which now encompasses 3 records, the last one having come out last year in 2015. Oh, and all the records are out now on colored vinyl, if you want to go get yourself a colored copy. Those are fun. French Touch might not be the trendiest thing at the moment, but trust me that it's still begging for attention right now, as the album is really, really good, and the live show was killer, really, with so many people loving it, especially young kids who probably don't really know whom these people are. And it's funny how mainstream perception hits much longer down the road than when one might initially have contact with certain things, because, we were listening to French Touch I don't know, 15 years ago, I guess? 20 years ago, 15 years ago, even 10 years ago, they were really, still putting out very fresh stuff and new stuff. And I guess that, even though they were successful, they weren't, necessarily headlining acts on festivals. And now they are. So I'm glad that these quality acts are now big festival names. So anyway, here is my chat with Étienne. Oh, also, I apologize for poor sound quality at the end, but we were just outside at the big dance music tent at 1 in the morning, so there's a lot of noise and a lot of interaction with stuff going on about. So here you go. This is Étienne de Crécy. Amazing, man.
Oh, thank you very much.
I saw the whole thing. It was very impressive. I haven't seen you live for a long time. I think you played Lux a long time ago.
Yeah.
A long time ago, I think.
I mean, I played Lux pretty a long time ago, and not that long. I played DJ like 6 or 8 months ago.
Yes, I didn't saw that one.
Okay.
I didn't see that one. But I.
Well, I play Lux pretty. Yeah.
Pretty often. So I'm saying that I think I saw you in like 2009 or something. I don't know. Maybe I don't know. 2010. Maybe no.
Yes, maybe.
I don't remember, so you probably don't.
Yes, me neither. Then it's okay.
There you go. But the new album is fantastic, man.
Thank you very
One
much.
of the best I've heard all year. But I did not know that Alex was playing with you tonight. Alex Goffer.
Okay, yeah. Actually, it's a live where I do the live gigs with Alex Goffer and Julien Delfaux. Because
it's the clown car passing by.
No, I mean, we started the Super Discount Live started in 2004 when I did the Super Discount number 2, and then I decided to make a live, and then I asked to Alex Goffer and Julien Delfaux to come with me on live, because we did, the fast track together, and that was the single, the single from the album. And I said, okay, let's do the live together. And they said, yeah, fantastic. And then, we had a big tour with Super Discount 2. Maybe we played at Lux 10 years ago.
Yes. That's the one you played recently. Okay, yeah. 10 years ago, you said.
Yeah, no,
okay.
10 years ago, it's not so recently, 10 years ago.
Sorry, because I heard months, I'm sorry.
We played the Super Discount live 10 years ago, but there were no productions. There was just us with our gear, And then, yes, on stage we are with Alex and Julian. I mean, I did produce the album in collaboration with many people. And we did a track with Alex, the Smile.
Yeah.
I did a track with Julian, it's Amazing. And then, I had many collaboration on this album. But on stage, I play with them. I have more fun with them than playing alone.
Than playing alone, yeah. That's always a good reason to have friends along. And you guys basically from that era, you're basically what, like 10, 15 people, the maximum? Really?
What?
You're like 10 or 15 guys from that era? Really? That you're not that many, right? There's not that many people. You know, because artists that come from like who are friends. Hello. And so it's like you guys, Daft Punk, Air, Alex, Julien, who else? I don't know.
There's many guys.
Really? Is there?
Yeah. There's many guys.
Lipstar, okay, Cassius.
Yeah, okay, Cassius, and Laurent Garnier, and Bob Sinclair, and David Guetta.
Okay.
And,
No, but that's different, really. It just feels like
it's
a little different.
It's a little different,
Yeah.
but I mean, we're from the same era,
Okay.
and we're still a bunch of old guys.
No. Speaking of that, you know, I don't think you're old. You know, I'm only like 15 years younger than you, or maybe 10. I don't know. But something that's funny, I was going to tell you. Like, there's a bunch of kids. Like, I don't think they were even. I think they're 18. They're 18 and just flipping out during your show. And it's funny because when I was younger, that's the sort of music. You guys were like, that's what I was going to listening to and having fun. You know, so after such a long time, well, how does it feel like to you to have like maybe making a very big difference in someone's life? You know, like the question I guess is there. Sorry, this is a bit late.
The question was very long, you know.
Yes, I know. Yes. So, how is it like for you to have an influence on people's lives even after all this time making music? I shortened the question.
No, okay, yeah. Actually, I don't know because I think I don't realize if I have any influences on life of people. I don't know, you know, that's just music, you know.
Sure.
It's just music.
But sometimes it's very important, and sometimes it's not important at all.
No, it's really important to me, you know. Then, I mean, it's how to say, it's really, you know, music is important to me. And then I make music, and then if it's important for some people, you know, that's not surprise me because you know, I feel music important.
Sure, of course.
No, I think I can't answer to your question.
That's fine. It's okay. It's okay. But I'll tell you though. It's been very important to people. And for instance, have you heard of a Portuguese producer called Moulinex? He plays on discotheques.
Moulinex is Portuguese?
Yes.
I didn't know.
Oh, he's a friend of mine. Yeah.
Okay, I didn't know. I thought it was French.
No.
Okay, I didn't know. Okay.
No. Moulinex is Portuguese, and I'll tell you that he started doing dance music or close to that, or sure dance music, whatever you want to call it.
Yeah.
But because while listening like to your stuff, and I'll tell you because that's official.
Okay.
I was actually.
Okay, cool.
I sent him a message and saying I think I'm interviewing Étienne later on. He was saying, "This is amazing. I can't be there." He actually played here last night. I'm up north.
I saw his name on the lineup.
There you go.
Actually, you know, I don't make music for, you know, for people get, you know, the taste of making music.
No.
I'm doing music for people to listening to it. You know, you see what I mean? I don't want to start any vocation in music. You know, I don't care about that. But if you start music because of mine, that's cool. You know, that's cool. But it's not my purpose. When I do music, you know, when I'm in my studio, I think about people dancing or people listening, but not to be inspired by my music.
Okay.
I don't think about that.
It's more to inspire yourself, really. It's like to make something that you're proud, right?
Yeah.
Or like that you enjoy, really.
I'm doing music for, you know, most of the time I'm doing music for people dancing in a club, you know. When I'm at studio, I say, okay, with this sound, you know, people are gonna dance. And but I mean, I'm pleased that I inspire some people,
Sure.
but it's not my goal.
Okay.
You see what I mean?
Yeah, of course.
It's really surprised me. I thought Mulinex was French.
He was very big on your stuff, so there you go. Okay. Now you know. So if you see Mully next time,
okay.
I'll send him a note. Yes, okay. Etienne says hi.
Hi.
Hi, Luis.
Hi, Mulinex.
Yes. But another friend of mine, actually, who's another fan of yours, he couldn't see the show tonight because he just had a baby. So I was saying, so do you want me to ask Etienne something for you?
Okay.
And he said, well, ask him if he would like to come change my baby's diapers. So
okay.
No, I don't know what that means.
Actually, it's a gentle
Yes.
proposition.
Yes, it's a gentle proposition.
Why? Because he doesn't like it. I mean,
he of course he loves the baby. It's very.
Yeah.
It's only a week old, the baby.
No. Maybe I won't do it. I won't do it. It's not because I don't like it. It's just because it's his baby. But I love babies.
Yes, babies are great.
I have 3 kids.
Yes.
And I really loved when they were really, really small babies.
Uh-huh.
And when I had to change I mean,
even if it smells a little bit, sometimes.
they don't smell bad. It's really when they are really babies. It's just milk. Actually, it's not that bad.
Okay, that's cool. I don't have any babies, so maybe one day
you will, and you will see.
Okay.
That doesn't smell.
When was the last time you changed a diaper?
Actually, it's kind of like 10 years ago.
Okay.
Yeah.
Do you miss it?
Yeah, actually, yes. I'm waiting for the little sons, little kids. Because my son is 19 years old. And I hope he will be father soon,
Sure. Eventually, maybe you'll wait a little bit. I don't know.
Yeah, maybe.
It will come.
I push him, say, hey, make babies, it's cool. I will take care of them. It's okay.
Oh, that's sweet. That's cute. Oh, baby, the babies. Oh, but still, I'll tell my friend. He's actually another musician, but Thunder and Co. The remixes of Mirror People. He's also Portuguese, Rui, and so it's just you might have heard. That's what I'm asking.
Mirror People. I think I saw a remix, but for Miro.
Okay.
He made a remix also for My People.
Yes. Because he does international stuff a lot.
Okay.
Mirror People. And but another thing I wanted to ask you, hashtag my ass. Does that mean that you are against asses trending on?
Ciao.
We need to socialize, but it's hashtag my ass. Does that mean that you're against asses trending on Twitter, for instance?
What? No. I'm not against anything. That was just a joke. Actually,
I'm teasing.
What do I like in all this? I like on Twitter, when I saw all those new codes, the hashtag sign. At the first time I said, what is this sign? What is it made for? And then also,
They'll go away. I'm sorry, the BP.
All the shorter stuff, to the new language of the social network. Uh-huh. And I was like, yeah, it's so amazing. It's like a new. It's a new thing from a new generation. And then when I saw all the advertising using the hashtag everywhere, then I start to think, okay, hashtag my ass. That was to me that was all this kind of stuff, owned to the young people that invented this new way to communicate everywhere in the world. And then when the advertiser brought to the stuff, I was like, okay, that's. But I'm not against that, to me, that was more a joke than anything else,
I personally like to write hashtags the whole word, so no one can find me. So that's my technique.
Actually, I did the hashtag for my track. So hashtag is with all the letters,
Oh, yes, exactly.
Yeah, it's
exactly.
a complete word. I didn't want to use this sign
because it will be you and a bunch of asses all over the Twitter.
But that's funny. Actually, and when I found the hashtag my ass, that was just that sounds such a such evidence, you know. Hashtag bias.
Of course. Maybe we have to. I don't know if we're ending this. Okay, so the one last question. Like, okay, so this is going on a podcast called Made of Things, and it's based on the assumption that you dedicated your life to art when you heard or listened to something or something happened to you that made you think, you know, I want to do this all my life. Did you have that moment? You know, when did you decide, like, I really want to do this forever?
Okay, yeah. Actually, that was when I was 15 or 16. I was at school, you know, with a friend, and he said, okay, let's make a band. We were a fan of music, and he said, okay, let's make a band. I'm gonna buy a guitar, and you buy a bass, and then I buy a bass, and the first rehearsal we had, you know, with a third guy playing drum, and we played the first time all together, and that was really crap, really shit.
Okay.
But I was like, okay, I want to do that all my life, you know. Yeah.
What were you playing?
We were like a punk rock band, really shitty. I mean, that was not very good. That was fun. That was not very good. But at the first rehearsal, I was like, okay, that's my life. You know, doing music. You know, it's such amazing, and that was that moment.
They're honking for us to end. There you go. But you were on the guitar then.
I was bass player.
So possibly Sex Pistols and Ramones covers or not, or a better punk rock?
No, actually, we were playing like Sex Pistols, but we were fond of, you know, Violent Femmes.
Okay.
That was our you know, goal. But
Okay.
you know, they are really good, and we were really bad. We are.
Come on, but now you're better than them, I think. So there you go.
Actually, no. Actually, because I don't know how to play really good. You know, because I'm not a good player, but you know, I'm a good producer. I'm okay with my.
So there you go. No, but you've done good. You've done good.
Okay.
So there you go. Thank you for your time, Étienne. I hope I'll see you next time or something. Okay. Enjoy your time over here. That was my chat with Étienne de Crécy. I really hope to talk to the guy again in the future. That was a lot of fun for me. He was a really nice guy, and we were having a lot of fun, as you could tell. And I should remind you to follow Made of Things on YouTube. All the episodes are there. You might be listening to this on YouTube right now, and soon there will be many surprises, so subscribe to us on there, or here, depending on where you're listening. You may also like the Made of Things podcast page on Facebook if you want. You know, it's your decision. I'm not pushing you to do anything. And please also follow us on Made of Things Pod on Twitter. There's many foam corners on there. And, you know, that's a shout out to Harris Whittles in the sky. And you can always download all the episodes on WordPress at madeofthings.wordpress.com. So I'll see you guys again very soon. I'm probably dropping another episode this week. No promises, as you might have guessed by now. So I guess we'll talk then. If by us talking, that is me talking and you listening. Bye!